les tableaux de l'autre là. On était en train de d'aider Sir Holm qui venait de se faire sauvagement empoisonner. Alors vous allez me dire mais c'est des démons, comment ils peuvent se faire empoisonner? Et bien apparemment l'autre il lui a donné du sang de démons et donc on doit avancer. Donc là on va à le prochain tableau. La chambre de qui?
My own sister. I should have left her to die when the Tsarina caught her. I really am so stupid. It was obvious that she would betray me one day. Louis! Who on earth is... Louis, where are you? I can't see you.
In front of you, Emily. She can't see me?
Louis, are you dead too?
It's complicated.
I thought Emma killed you.
Oh, yes, that's right. She still doesn't know everything I found out. I understand that it must be difficult to forgive her, but if you think about it, salvation won't be found in anger, Emily.
It's all so unfair, Louis.
A part of me does understand her actions.
To hell with good intentions.
On the contrary, I believe now is the perfect time to decide how you want to live your life, in bitterness or in peace. Think about it, Emily.
But I thought, how is it that you are here? Can you move around?
Les démons étaient là.
I have to be a bit blunt here, Emily. You'll have to excuse me, but it's quite baffling. Mortimer and Holm are age-old spirits who can change bodies.
What?
They're demons.
Louis, are you feeling all right?
And I am one too.
Louis, you don't seem very well at all.
Because William Mortimer is my father, and he's yours too. Yours and Emma's. He's bestowed certain powers on me, like how to read a human mind, and even how to control it. Look, I know it's a lot to take in. Are you alright?
Yes. Actually, no. How do you expect me to feel? It would be easier if you told me you'd simply lost your mind, or even that I've lost my mind, which would at least make some sense. If only something inside me didn't vibrate at the sound of your words.
I'm not making it up, Emily. You've got to believe me.
And where are we then?
In the ether, I think. Think of it as a psychic dimension.
Oh, well, that explains it then. Do you have any more bedtime stories like that?
Well, you are dead.
Yes, of course I am. I should have known. Ask a stupid question.
Yes, I know, Emily. It's hard to believe, but even if it seems insane, I assure you that it's all true.
We are dead, and we're talking in the ether.
Well, not exactly. You see, I'm not dead.
What? But if you are here without being dead, then there must be a way out. Help me, Louis. I am begging you, help me.
Voilà, rassuré.
Clearly, it seems like there must be some way of getting you out of here. So technically, yes, I don't see what could stop you.
Do you really think so?
Oh, nothing much surprises me now. I must go.
Wait, don't leave me. For pity's sake, Louis.
But I must if I'm to find a solution. Be brave, Emily.
Yes, I understand. I trust you.
I'll be back for you, I promise.
Louis, help. Don't
Attends 2 secondes, hein.
Louis, come back.
You must be quick.
My memories. I'm losing my sense of Louis? Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Pick up the thread of my thoughts, Louis. Of my memories. Make haste.
Ok, alors ça situation. Analyser le souvenir.
My arrival, as well as Emily's. There must be an earlier memory that talks about my sisters.
And coincidentally, who arrives at the same time as Emily? Louis de Richet, his son. He brings his 4 children together, and even then I didn't react.
Ok.
Who arrives at the same time as Emily?
ce truc.
And the cherry on the cake.
The blood that Mortimer used is deadly poison for a demon. Home won't survive it. Oh, it's over for him. He's finished.
And the cherry on the cake is I drank his cursed tea. He knew I would drink it. The rascal knows me better than I do myself.
Ignoré, donc ça c'est celui qu'on a vu avant, c'était le premier, ça c'est plus tard je pense. C'est au tout début donc je pense que c'est lui en premier. Pas si je dois faire.
And coincidentally, who arrives at the same time as Emily?
This memory is important, but it's as if there's something missing. There must be an order to this.
And coincidentally,
Ok, donc ça c'est le début, ça c'est quand il boit le thé, donc c'était la dernière. Au dernier truc qu'on a fait, ça c'est quoi ça?
I didn't want to believe it. He allowed me to bring. He allowed me to bring Emily back again to this conference, supposedly to find her sister, whereas Emma hadn't even disappeared yet. The poor wretch was shot as her sister was setting foot on the island. I should have understood that earlier.
Ok. Ça c'est en tout début, c'est ça? Je crois, j'ai pas... Analyser le souvenir.
Charles-François d'Angennes and Françoise d'Aubigné. They were contemporaries of Louis XIV. This has nothing to do with what brought home here. I'd look somewhere else.
Ok.
Dear Countess Dunant.
Analyser les souvenirs.
This story. The Countess was apparently an acquaintance of Sir Gregory, but this has nothing to do with what's happening at the manor. I can put that one to the side.
Ok. C'est pas bon, en fait il faut que je... suive les bons, ça c'est pas bon, ça c'est pas bon. Ah, j'ai pas pu l'analyser. En fait, j'ai l'impression que je dois les analyser selon le truc.
So much effort.
Analysis is correct, but there's no link to what interests me here.
Rater les souvenirs.
So much effort. So much wasted time. From Charles Martel to the wars of religion. I simply did not consider Protestantism to be a real threat, and that was my greatest mistake. My faith in Father and the Catholic Church that he administered made me blind. I can see that now. I lost France through 100 years of war. France. So much effort. So much.
That's not the right direction. I must concentrate on the important memories, the ones that led home into this situation.
D'accord, ce qui a emmené homme à cette situation. Peut-être ça.
Previous conference? That's when Mortimer started putting his plan into action. That's how this whole thing began.
Ouais, d'accord, donc ça doit être ça.
At the previous conference 3 years ago, I'm sure he already knew I would bring
This is
the
the first event that brought home here. Oh yeah, I'm on the right track.
Ok, premier souvenir trouvé. On est bon, celui-là c'est...
I recalled Sparta, of my exchanges back then with my brother.
Ok, ça c'est encore plus vieux.
In my power to avoid the Peloponnesian War, but he wouldn't listen. He always wanted more. Father wasn't gentle with William back then, shutting him in the body of Pericles for 8 years and reducing Athens and its cursed democracy to its knees.
Par contre là il l'appelle William, mais en fait il devait pas s'appeler William à l'époque parce que c'est plus tard le comment dire qui prend le truc de la forme de William Mortimer. Ça c'est pas ça. Pas ça.
Elizabeth's presence was crucial for home. If she was still here, he'd still be alive. This memory is important without a shadow of a doubt. It took place after my arrival with Emily and Cardinal Biaggi, but well before I found out the truth about my nature.
J'ai ce souvenir.
Cut me off from our father, and I didn't say a word.
I must have missed a memory.
Et si c'est après son truc là, ça c'est le dernier là-bas je pense. Donc c'est
To me. He feeds.
So Holmes seems certain that Mortimer's been using me, but I get the impression that he's only had this vision recently. It's one of the last ones he had.
ok, c'est le dernier celui-là apparemment. Donc le suivant après c'est, donc c'était celui avec Emily qu'on en arrive au début et après c'est lui, c'est ça.
I recall Sparta.
Ah, dès qu'on les a validés c'est bon. C'était lequel? C'était tout au début non? Je crois que c'était le tout premier non? Là-bas au fond.
And coincidentally, who
Ça, ça a l'air d'être lui.
time as Emily?
There's something missing.
Ah, il me manque les choses.
Coincidentally, who arrives at the same time as Emily?
Attends. Il y en a un là-bas au fond, je suis allé le voir lui là-bas au fond.
Louis.
Donc il y en a un là-bas au fond. Non, ça c'est d'où on arrive, non, là-bas? Ah.
I can't hold out.
Bon, ça c'est d'où on arrive, donc c'est... Lui c'est pas le premier, ça doit être le troisième. Non, on arrive d'où? On arrive de là-bas, non? Non, on arrive de là-bas dedans. Pas là-bas dedans, non, il y en a pas là-bas dedans.
And the cherry on the cake is I drank his cursed tea.
C'est pas lui.
He allowed me to bring Emily back again to this conference. Supposedly to
I'm
find
on the
her
right track here.
Voilà, c'est le deuxième et là-bas ça doit être le troisième. Et après on a on a trouvé le quatrième. Il fait vite, mais j'arrive. J'arrive, ne t'inquiète pas.
And coincidentally, who arrives at the same time as Emily?
I'm getting closer to him.
Voilà le troisième.
Who arrives at the same time as Emily?
Le quatrième c'était lequel déjà? Merde. C'est celui après Sparte. Oui, après Sparte. C'est celui après Sparte.
So much effort. So much wasted.
C'est lui là-haut, non? Et lui.
Sparta. And when Elizabeth, he cut me off from our father, and I didn't say a word. And
One
when
more.
Elizabeth disappeared,
Dernier? Le dernier c'est lui? Cinq.
he feeds Louis, and I continue to see nothing. He stuffed his poor son with an occult knowledge that we
Getting to
usually
the end here.
Donc le dernier ça doit être la tasse, c'est ça?
I must speak to you. I recall Sparta.
Mais on sait que tu te souviens de Sparte. On va aller chercher la...
France. So much effort. So much.
La tasse, c'est où? Là après. C'est juste après. La musique qui s'intensifie.
And the cherry on the cake is I drank his cursed tea. He trapped me. He poisoned me to stop me from being able to leave this body.
On va tout valider.
Communication with father and brought his children here. How could I not have seen it earlier? He is
going to absorb me. The traitor! No one can stop him now. Hurry, Louis. I absolutely must see you before it's too late. If you have managed to follow my thoughts, come to me. Quickly!
Ok. Ouais. C'est quoi, c'est des cartes? Le tarot, ouais, du tarot. On va faire un jeu d'échecs.
Louis, hurry! He's coming!
What's happening?
I can sense him. He's here. He's trying to get inside me, Louis. William has completely lost his mind. He's getting ready to pull out all the stops. He's going to devour my mind, Louis. I'm not going to be able to stop him.
Louis, you are here. I sense your presence.
What? But he can't even see me.
Congratulations, my son. You have succeeded in joining us.
Louis, don't let him draw you in there. You are signing your death warrant if you decide to follow him. I won't be there to protect you.
It's over, my son. We have won. A new order can be born.
Louis, I'm so weak. I can feel him entering. I can no longer keep him out. He's coming.
Sûr que Mortimer est là.
He's here.
I can. Can you see him?
He's here. He's coming closer to you.
Where? Louis. I don't want to just disappear. He's inside my mind. I can feel him crushing me.
He's just in front of you.
I'm so sorry, brother. There's nothing you can do to stop me now. You made your choice, and you have lost.
I was wrong about him from the very beginning. He's mad. He must be stopped. You can still do something, Louis. Don't let him get away with all this so easily. I implore you.
J'ai suivi Mortimer ou je ne crois ni en lui ni en Mortimer. Hein? Ça veut dire, ah ça veut dire je pars tout seul dans mon coin et vous démerdez, et l'autre ça veut dire je suis Mortimer. On va tenter un random.org encore une fois. Parce que c'est un peu... un peu zazarbe, on va voir. Donc, merde, non, il fait des trucs. Bon, le truc il a dit Mortimer, donc on va le suivre.
I'm sorry, Uncle, but I've decided to follow Father.
But how can you trust him?
He's my father, and there's so much he has to show me. I'm not responsible for what happened to you. That's your business, the two of you.
You are just as mad as he is, Louis. You'll end up just like him.
It's
Cette fois.
brother. Don't fight it.
You will be punished for this.
Perhaps, but you won't be there to see it, will you?
You will be punished.
Dans les invités, j'en vois... Hein? Tazael? C'est qui ça? Ok. D'accord. Ok, on gagne un niveau en plus. On en a encore 8. On ça 8. Ah mais non, on était 13. Et lui. Pareil. Et là on est à fond. Ah oui, il y a lui aussi en plus. Ok, bon, non, c'est pas grave. Ok, ok. Au niveau 3 durant l'épisode. On a équipé 2 autres, mais on n'en a pas plus. Ça, on les a déjà fait, ça c'est bon. Bon bah, la suite.
Where am I?
It's all right, son. Don't panic. It's over.
I'm back? Where are the guests?
I invited them to go up to their rooms. They're resting. Don't worry.
Gregory?
We won, Louis. It's over.
He's dead?
Definitively. Now the way is clear. At any rate, rejoice. Great things await us.
What did you do to him?
I devoured his soul.
But I didn't see you use the Holy Lance.
Indeed not. I didn't need to. Can't you guess how I did it? The Lance of Longinus is just a vessel, Louis. It could have been any object that had the blood of Christ on it. The blood of an ancient, more precisely. But I didn't need the blood of an ancient. You see, I have been in dear Lord Mortimer's physical body for longer than my brother has been in Sir Gregory Holmes. Therefore, I am an ancient, Louis.
What happened in the ether?
I surpassed him.
What do you mean you surpassed him?
I made sure he was poisoned by my blood before our little chat. Remember the cup of tea in the dining room? I wagered that Gregory simply wouldn't be able to let it get cold. Old habits do die hard.
You put your blood in your tea?
And he put the hangman's rope round his own neck. Ironic, isn't it? Unable to extract himself from his physical body, it didn't take much time for me to absorb him. In any case, what's done is done. I'm going to rest in the dining room. Join me there when you're ready. The time has come to end this little antisocial gathering.
I did well not to follow home, didn't I? Come on, let's get it over with and join Mortimer in the dining room.
Elle aurait pu nous bouffer, quoi. Salle à manger, on est où? Tout traversé, mais je sens qu'il y en a qui vont nous tomber dessus. Non, il n'y a personne. Là, par contre, tous les autres, ils sont éclipsés d'un coup, quoi.
Right, now's the time to join Mortimer. I won't be able to go back after.
On va rentrer, hein.
Here we go.
On dirait genre, tu vas rentrer dans la salle du boss.
Louis, I was expecting you.
Do you feel better?
Yes, don't worry, I'll be all right. I wanted to speak with you about what's going to happen next. But before we begin, I would like you to give me back the Holy Lance, please. Now that Gregory is gone, you won't be needing it anymore, and I prefer to put it back in its place.
On le suit ou on le suit pas? Oui, là. On va lui aller hop.
Here you are, Father.
On va voir ce qui se passe. J'avais la bonne, moi.
You wouldn't have been able to do much with it anyway. given it isn't the right one.
You
Ah
mean
bah voilà.
the wrong one?
Now, don't blame yourself. There was a reason why I put it with all those copies. If you had been forced to use it would never have prevented one of us from changing bodies. This conference will have been one of the most eventful I've ever...
Ok, bon bah je vais être trompé, donc j'ai bien fait.
Just have to take your word for it.
Before I get to
Ou alors il me bluffe.
You must know that I've been watching you very closely over these past few days. I was impressed by your intervention to prevent Peru from killing himself. You remind me of myself when I was starting out. As far as the door of my crypt is concerned, it is a pity that you lost your hand while trying to open it. You committed a serious mistake in proving unable to tell your sisters apart, causing the death of the most promising of the two. I remain proud of what you achieved for me by falsifying that letter to the Pope on behalf of Piaggi, because I know that was not an easy task. But the important thing is that you escaped the worst with Volner, because he could have killed you when you were in the guise of Piaggi.
Yes, it was a bit touch and go.
Which leads me to a chat about what I envisage for you now. You are the chosen one, Louis. The one I've been waiting for all this time.
Thank you,
We are going to be able to become one.
I don't quite follow you.
Be proud of yourself, son, for you are the one I have chosen to be my next mortal coil.
But what about me? Am I imagining things, or did he just tell me to my face that he's going to eat me?
Unfortunately, you won't survive the transfer, but I want you to know that I only select my bodies from my own children.
J'ai fait des fautes.
Are the one who has impressed me most. It's far from being my first time, as you can imagine. I didn't think it was possible to find a more promising son than dear Augustus. You can be very proud of yourself.
Wait a second, hang on. Do you realize what you're saying? Are you insane?
Oh, come, my son. Let's not end everything on a bad note, please.
Son of a bitch! He's not gonna get away with this so easily. I must make him get closer to me.
Come now, don't complicate things.
Wait, I have something else you want.
Well, look at that. You found it. Decidedly, you are very resourceful, Louis. You impress me right
Il y a une
up.
pièce arrachée, est-ce que ça va marcher?
For Al-Azif, I am willing to get closer.
Je peux pas le frapper avec la lance, je l'ai pas.
Wait, no,
The blood of an ancient.
I was.
J'ai bien fait d'avoir pris le clou, quoi.
You really are the very best.
Donc eux c'était des... ok, eux c'était des... Bon, des vrais personnages historiques, quoi. Des vrais humains, quoi. Ils se sont fait avoir dans le truc.
Von Volmer tightened his political and spiritual grip on King Frederick William. On the death of the king in 1797, Johann retired with his wife to his country estate in order to continue his work on his theological and alchemical thesis. Manuel Godoy's close relationship with Napoleon enabled him to claim a part of Portugal, as well as the protection of France upon the fall of the kingdom. He died in the company of his beloved mistress Pepita after recovering all his titles and properties. Napoleon Bonaparte continued his political and military rise until his self-proclamation as emperor. His excessive ambition would cost the lives of 1,700,000 Frenchmen and leave France poorer and weaker than ever before. Deported and imprisoned by the British on St. Helena Island, he died on the 5th of May, 1821, as an exile to general indifference. During his second term, George Washington had to deal with a number of rebellions. He enraged public opinion by building close diplomatic links with Great Britain, which forced him to give up a third term in office. He retired to his country estate until his death, without being able to implement the annexation of the highly coveted Louisiana Territory. On his return to Paris, Roux resigned from his posting as judge at the revolutionary courts. He withdrew
Ah oui, donc c'est bien basque.
with his daughter until his death.
Il se retire dans le sud de la France.
Of Lord Mortimer. His sudden disappearance was a topic of conversation in the European courts, but only for a few months.
J'ai quitté les... Ok. On a réussi. Donc voilà, on a fini le jeu, j'ai l'impression. Ok. Parce que là, s'il il nous dit tous les trucs, c'est qu'en fait on a fini et qu'on voit les autres partir. Bon, il doit y avoir d'autres fins, ou celles où on le tue peut-être avant, ou peut-être on se fait bouffer, ou peut-être on a... Là, je sais pas si c'est la bonne fin, c'est peut-être la bonne fin où on tue Mortimer. Après la lance, c'était peut-être pas la bonne et on se faisait défoncer, mais là on avait le clou. Voilà. Bon là, bon, ça joue un peu sur les côtés un peu inventés, quoi. Le clou, bon, le clou c'est le clou de du Christ sur la croix, dont le Christ s'est fait planter dans les mains. Et je crois qu'il y en avait 3. Un dans les mains, un dans la main droite, un dans la main gauche, et un sur les pieds. En gros sur les pieds. Ensuite, voilà. Bon, voilà. Et eux, ils disent que c'est un ancien truc. Bon, c'est un truc fictif, bien sûr. C'est rigolo. Voilà, c'est rigolo. Et... j'essaye de donner une histoire tout en essayant d'être dans le truc. Et Manuel Godoy, je savais pas que... je connaissais pas. C'est vrai que l'Espagne, on n'en parle pas beaucoup. C'est vrai, quand on parle de la révolution, on dit pas ce qui s'est passé dans les autres pays, genre l'Autriche. On dit oui, si, en fait, on dit surtout que le roi de France, Louis XVI, il a voulu partir vers l'Est pour aller voir l'Empire d'Autriche et tout ça, pour leur demander d'aller attaquer tout ce beau monde pour essayer de reprendre son pouvoir, quoi. S'il avait réussi, bah, ça aurait été tout autrement pour nous. Bien sûr. Peut-être on n'aurait jamais eu ces problèmes avec Macron, on aurait peut-être eu d'autres problèmes. Peut-être d'autres trucs qui n'auraient pas existé. À voir. De toute façon, c'est il y en a plein qui s'amusent sur les... comment ça s'appelle, quand on... les chronologies alternatives. Donc voilà. Les uchronies, voilà, je cherchais le mot. Les uchronies, c'est-à-dire partir dans... si ça n'était pas arrivé, qu'est-ce qui serait passé? Si ça serait arrivé, qu'est-ce qui serait passé? Et donc voilà. Donc voilà pour, eh bien, The Council. On va faire retour. Il y a contenu téléchargeable, c'est quoi ça? Contenu téléchargeable. Je vais aller voir, hein, je m'excuse, il y a un truc qui s'affiche. C'est quoi ça? Pourquoi ça s'affiche pas? Cet contenu téléchargeable, je vais voir, il y a des DLC, c'est quoi les DLC? Ah, ok, les DLC c'est juste... non, c'est juste si on n'a pas tous comment dire, les épisodes, mais on les a tous. Donc on va quitter. Hop, on quitte. Mais ce n'est pas tout, on va aller sur la scène. On va aller sur la scène de l'évaluation. Voilà, on a fini ce jeu. Hop, The Council. On a fini en premier en vrai. Donc là, ouais, vu que ça fait, il nous reste encore une bonne grosseur à faire, on va aller faire du Ami des Villes. On va continuer. Ami des Villes, je pense qu'on est peut-être pas loin de la fin et on va donc aller faire ça. Mais avant cela, on va aller donc avancer jeu avec des énigmes différentes, des jeux Telltale. C'est comme ça que ça s'écrit Tell. Je sais même plus comment ça s'écrit. Où vous avez un format R jeu de rôle dedans inclus qui vous permet de voir plus facilement ou non des embranchements de l'histoire du jeu. Qu'est-ce que je voulais dire d'autre? L'avancement, l'avancement du jeu vous permet parfois de revenir en arrière et arrière, pardon. Non mais arrière et parfois non. La direction artistique reste dans le ton de l'intrigue sombre et à la fois étrange. Point. Voilà. On va juste mettre ça à... Et donc, voilà. J'ai fait combien? 31 sur 42? Tiens, je vais aller juste voir ce qui me reste. Les autres trucs. Dernier qui reste, devenir un occultiste. Ça, j'ai pas pris. Devenir un diplomate, ça, c'est ce qu'on prend de bien. Disant un consommable de chaque type durant une quête. D'accord. Et après, il y a d'autres trucs cachés. Ça doit être des trucs, des embranchements à faire à la con. Une quête. Dieu de l'innocence. Quête de vérité. Quand c'est pas marqué. Téméraire. Non, c'est devenir occultiste. Chevalier blanc. De justesse. Ils sont un peu plus sombres que les autres. Amour maternel. L'ordre nouveau. Un formidable duo. C'est tout en haut, donc ça veut dire que c'est facile à faire et que je l'ai pas fait. C'est bizarre. C'est rigolo. Donc, ok. Bah donc voilà donc pour The Council.